All right, welcome back to another post live session trading recap. Today is the day after Liberation Day, and well, the market definitely reacted. Definitely reacted. We lost yesterday about 1,000 points in the NASDAQ in NQ after President Trump announced what the tariffs were actually going to be. Today, we're doing a lot of sideways trading. We're trading within a range. We've pushed above a little bit, we've pushed below a little bit, but ultimately we're range trading today. We're consolidating today, which honestly makes a lot of sense as everybody consumes and digests the information that we now have, plus some of the soft data that came out today that wasn't the greatest. We have data tomorrow that's going to come out that's going to impact the outlook. So we're still in this very uncertain, area that the market doesn't really know what to do with yet. So I would imagine today we're going to continue to trade sideways. Tomorrow we might get some volatility and sideways trading as well, depending on how that data comes out. If the data comes out negative tomorrow, we might continue a push to the downside. I'm going to bring up here, let's head to the charts. I'm going to bring out the day chart here just to point something out. Currently, we are in correction territory for the NASDAQ. Okay, we lost a pretty good amount yesterday, and we are within correction territory. What I have here is marked out basically at the 20%. So from all-time highs to here is 20% pullback. If we move past this, which you can see here is basically our next support, if we continue to the downside here, our next big support is around 18.1. That's about 20% also. This also marks bear market territory. So if we continue to the downside and we move past or below 18,000 in the NASDAQ, the NQ here, we have now entered bear market territory. All right, so with that being said, let's go over just quickly what we did today. We didn't do much. I've sat around and watched. We got a lot of choppiness, a lot of volatility. Ultimately, I think once we reach the top end of the range here, this would have been a good place to short. The reason why I didn't was because we did have some very important data coming out at 10 o'clock, which you can see here. We had this very wild candle here, uncertainty, right? A lot of consolidation, uncertainty. We did eventually end up pushing right back down to lows of the day. I did take one trade here quick. We tried to take a little trade here. In all honesty, let's just put it out there. I got impatient. I tried to take a trade here down to lows of the day. I was pretty convinced that we were going to go there, and I wasn't wrong, but this was not at all a place to enter a trade here, right? So we did get in here quickly. I realized very quickly that this was a stupid trade, and I got out real quick. It was in. I was like, I don't understand. I don't know why I did that. This was dumb. Let me get out. I was able to get out before we took any loss on that. So we're break even for the day. I'm happy with that. As you can see here, we pushed back up, left a nice little liquidity area here, which we continued to tap into before we moved down to lows of the day. This would have been the proper entry to continue to the downside. Move past lows of the day. It took some time to move past. We did get some volume build on the way down, but slow movement, some more consolidation, a little bit of a quick dip with a very quick move right back up to retest, and now we're moving back up. We're retesting this liquidity area, as you can see. I would expect, or I suspect, that we could move back up to the top of the range, or we are just going to consolidate within the range for the rest of the day. Regardless, we're at this time of day now where volume really slows down, movements are slower, and I tend to make a cutoff here around 12 o'clock, 11:50, 12 o'clock. I don't really like to trade past that. Maybe in the afternoon session after 2 o'clock, we can get some more movement, some better volume. But between this time period here, it's lunchtime. I don't think we're going to do anything, at least anything significant enough to, risk taking a trade, right? So for me, we call it a day at 12 o'clock. If we don't do anything, we don't do anything. If we do, we do. Great. Either way, tomorrow's another trading day. Good to go there, right? So that's it. That's the recap for today. Tried a little trade here. It was real dumb. Got out quick. Didn't take any loss. Lucky. Okay. Uh, but, it is what it is. We all make mistakes. Um, Notice the liquidity area here. This is where we should have gotten in here. Honestly, we could have taken a trade. We tapped in, tapped in, tapped in. Couldn't really get past here. This candle move here past these lows. We closed past here. This would have been a pretty decent place to continue to the downside here. Stop loss above, right? That's it. Ultimately, I think we're going to trade sideways for the rest of the day. We're probably going to do that tomorrow too, but it all depends on the data. And honestly, anything can happen later on today also. President Trump is supposed to speak later today, so that could, that could move markets also. We'll see. We are very, very close to moving into bear market. Okay, we are certainly in correction territory. Okay, I think we're sitting around 15 to 17-ish% on a drawback here from all-time highs. And we are one more move down, one more dump in the market away from pushing into bear market territory. So just something, just a little something to keep in the back of your mind. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. We could move down there and bounce off of that, right? Still lots of ways this could play out, but I just wanted to mark that out. I wanted to put that out there just so that you guys can understand that we are close to that zone, and it is obviously an area of interest, okay, because we are heading down that way. All right. 15-minute chart, you can see, sideways trading here, almost a little bit more bearish than bullish, but ultimately sideways trading. We're within this range here. Obviously, this is not a great place to take any trades. 4-hour chart here. I zoom in a little bit. Looks, pretty bearish as well. So we might have another leg down. And like I said, we are very close to being pushed into bear market territory. And now with the tariff announcement and everything else, all of the recession talk, all of the increased inflation talk, all of that has been reignited. And we are looking at possibly going into a recession this year, which is, it's okay. It's okay. We've been there before. It sucks. We'll get through it. And when we get through it, we turn out to be stronger. Ultimately, the market will always continue to go higher, right? These pullbacks are normal. Recessions happen. Sometimes it's a necessity, whatever, right? Just prepare. Make sure that you're good. Make sure you can make it through it. And outlook is key, right? So mindset is key. Have the mentality and the outlook that if we do go into a recession, it will end. We will get past it. And when we do, it will get better. Okay. That's how I like to look at things. Let's try to keep a positive outlook. Either way, if you're trading, we can make money on whatever direction the market is going, right? So, all right. Well, that's it for me today, guys. I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, or this is your first time watching, hit that subscribe button for me, please. I appreciate it. There's still about 88% of you that watch my content that have not subscribed to the channel yet. So if I could ask a favor, please subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out so that I can continue to bring you guys content every single day, continue to come on here live every day, and continue to make my content better and better, which I'm trying to do, so that I can help you and you guys can help me, and we can grow together as a community and become successful together, and then help others do the same thing. Also, join my free Discord. Link is in the description for that as well. And I'll see you all tomorrow in the morning live session. Stay green.